biggest pits in the world are here in Chicago. It's a very competitive environment. Guys would literally look at you and say, "You're a fucking idiot. I can't believe you do that fucking trade."
Finally, the guy lost his cool, ran over, and bit the guy in the nose.
The motherfucker turns around and cracks me right in the fucking face. A lot of us have come from no education backgrounds, really. I love the trading, but I hate the people. You need the heavy caliber for those big animals.
The feeling of despair where, oh my God, I've lost everything. I hugged my kids. That kind of kept me going. I was like, I can't just give up now because they're depending on me.
Welcome to Video Day, which is all about learning from the floor traders, the pit traders, and also learning the change in a market movement that came about when pit trading was replaced by electronic trading. Now, I'll start off the video with what I think is a fantastic clip there from the classic film Floored. I'd recommend any trader go and watch it. Really brings home what pit trading was all about. The first point I want to discuss is a comment that the guy makes in the introduction there, where he says a lot of us are from no education backgrounds. That was certainly my experience of Chicago floor traders. Most of them were basically not university graduates at all. Same with the life exchanges in London. In fact, on the life exchanges, most of the guys I knew were actually ex-market traders from the East End. Now, they may not have had formal educations, but they were fantastic traders. And they were very, very disciplined. I talk about it a lot. They had phenomenal discipline. They were operating on thin margins, so it was very, very strict money management for the guys who really made the big money. They weren't frightened of taking losses. They knew it was their route to profits. And they were the ultimate day traders. You had guys, I know, clear 50k a week in the 90s. And, the pits obviously died out. Electronic trading came and they've been replaced. And the move from pit trading to electronic trading changed the markets. I'm sure a lot of people who were trading 20 or 30 years ago will say the same. What changed? Well, it's all to do with volatility and smoothness of trends. When you had pit trading, basically the trends were smoother. And the reason for this was because not everyone could get their orders in at the same time like they can today. I mean, everyone's got the same information at the click of a mouse. Those days it would be banks in first, then it would be retail brokerages, then you'd have other guys coming and putting their orders in after they'd read the paper, because there was no live prices around in those days. So you tended to have smoother trends. There was less volatility around those key chart points. And I think what electronic trading did was basically kill off day trading completely. Now think about it, the floor traders were probably the greatest day traders. Many of them tried to trade within short time frames after the demise of the pits and failed miserably. Day trading disappeared. There's no advantage anymore. Floor traders had an advantage that they could exploit a short period of time. That went with electronic trading. So I think another key tip to anyone who day trades with scalps, forget it, because all you are now doing is just trading that random noise of the markets. And I've said it in other videos, and people say I repeat it too much, but I've always been a bit annoyed with the way that brokers and so forth promote day trading as a great way to make money. It's a great way to lose money. Now, while trading has become, in my view, a little harder, of course that doesn't mean you can't make money. You just have to adjust your strategy to take into account the volatility that we see today. And markets, they look the same when you go backwards, but they are ever evolving. I mean, for example, today we have no inflation in the world. That's completely different to, let's say, 20 years ago. We had high inflation. Volatility is dampened down today by no inflation, and obviously central banks printing money. Now, these conditions will change again. What you have to do is change your strategy to basically match the conditions that you face. And In terms of the pits, one thing I like about that clip on the way in is you can see how emotional it is, and I always think that's a lesson to go and watch a video like Ford for anyone who believes in the scientific order of markets. You can see it is all emotion and sentiment down there. We're humans. What we have to do is we have to adapt to what we see and basically trade with confidence and with total discipline, a very, very strong money management. So I hope you enjoyed this short video on the pit traders and pit trading, and I'll speak to you soon. Take care. Have a good day.